It's David Shelton with Century 21 Advantage. Today, we're here at Active Generations on the east side of Sioux Falls. Super great place. Got some great people, all smiles. I think that's the big thing from the time that you go to the entry desk and you meet all the people here. Most people have a smile. If they don't, you can smile at them and they'll smile back at you. Betsy, so good to meet you. You are, what is your position here?
I am the president and CEO of Active Generations, and I've been in this role since May and absolutely loving meeting everybody and learning about the amazing things that we do here at Active Gen.
Cool. So for our audience, what's your background and why did that make your background help shape you for this? What was there?
Yes, yeah. I have been in, I'm from Sioux Falls. I was just talking to my mom. I'm a 5th generation in Sioux Falls, so I'm a longtime Sioux Fallsian, if that's the word.
Yeah.
And so Active Gen, I've always heard about Active Generations. I've been in the nonprofit sector for coming up on 15 to 20 years, working with United Way, working with a few other nonprofits. And so Active Generations, the mission is just really close to my heart. One of the most inspirational relationships I've had in my life was my grandpa. And so I really believe in the intergenerational benefits. And so I just love what we do here at Active Gen.
So I just want to tell you about the mission for Active Generations. It's to promote positive aging. I'm there with that as I age for adults and to enhance the quality of life for all generations through programs, education, and services.
And I think that's a big thing. Because what I hear in the community is, well, I'm not old enough to come to Active Gen.
Yes.
But in reality, we're all aging from the day we're born.
100%.
And so anyone over 18 can become a member at Active Generations to use our fitness facilities, use our social clubs, do our activities, even buy our freshly baked cookies, anyone can. And so I think it's really important that we really think of us as a community. And
community center.
A community center. And it's not about you have to be XYZ. As long as you're over 18, you can get a membership for Active Generations.
Sweet. I think that keeps us that are older, younger, longer.
Yeah. I will say that, but I've also been beat on the treadmill and I've been working out by the person next to me who was quite a bit older than me. So she pushed me. I was very proud.
I love it. So if you're getting a little stiff, cranky, whatever, as a younger person, come down here and get...
we have...
get your game up.
We also have stretching classes that you'll learn more about, and yoga classes and fitness classes, and so it's a really dynamic environment. There's something for everybody.
Sweet. That is so good. Hey, we're gonna go through the facility, and we'll have some different people join us through this tour, but I can't wait to show you the rest of this place. All right, so as we move through the building, Shanice is in charge of member services, and so big smile, lovely, and she'll take care of us and walk us through this facility. And maybe we'll meet some people, maybe not, along the way. But tell us a little bit about what you do. What's your passion? What drives you every day?
Yeah, so I'm very passionate about healthy living and connecting people to services that enhance their quality of life.
Sweet.
So that's why I came here to Active Generations.
Yeah. Can you talk a little bit about the services that Active Generations provides?
Yeah, so when we talk about those programs and services, one of the big pieces to Active Generations is that active lifestyle. So we have a full service gym, state of the art. We've got fitness classes in our fitness centers. We also have pickleball courts, indoor and outdoor. And then in addition to that, we have a lot of social clubs that allow people to get connected with other members.
Sweet.
Anything from woodworking to pinochle, mahjong is a huge one, big hit. And so then we also focus on lifelong learning.
Oh, sweet.
So we offer courses to learn. We partner with, we've got a partnership with some colleges coming up here. Things like that.
Wow. So. I saw on one of the doors, so we were back by the indoor pickleball courts, and I saw where it said men's group.
Yes.
So tell us about that.
Yeah. So the men's group, they like to work out together. They like to get their pumps in together. And
sweet. So they do that.
They just meet up and work out.
Wow, that's so good. So a lot of times we get in that sedentary lifestyle, whether you're young or old, you kind of get into a routine, maybe a track that becomes deeper and becomes a rut, and you need to get out of that. This is a great place, I think.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
a great way to get out of that rut, even if you're socially awkward. right?
Yep.
You could come in here and start by sitting at a table. Someone's going to probably come up and say, "Hey, how you doing?" Right?
Yes,
and engage
absolutely.
and kind of get you back to bring you back alive and to really be vibrant.
Yes,
Right. So I feel a
absolutely.
lot of that. The design of the building is great because I see a lot of very large windows,
Yes.
lots of light. That's so important. People really are energized or re-energized by that as well.
Yes.
So having smiling faces, lots of light, great design, great location, easy to get to on the east side of Sioux Falls. Really, it's on Foss Avenue, which is and just right off of 10th Street or Arrowhead Highway, or you can also get here from 18th and the Veterans Highway. All right, so here we are. We're gonna go through the facility. Shanice is going to be our tour guide, and the first place that we come to right off the entry is this room, which appears to be like a multi-purpose room that has well, it has a bunch of stuff going on. Tell us
Yeah,
about it, Shanice.
yeah. So we have multi-purpose rooms like this for those social clubs to utilize.
Okay.
So you'll see, like today, we've got woodworking in here, but later there will be our knitting club,
Okay.
and so those clubs get to utilize these facilities as they please.
Sweet, that's awesome. We'll go in, we'll take a little look, and then we'll go on to the next place.
Sounds good. Well, and right now it's actually open enrollment, and so we've got the Shine program here at the Active Generations.
Wow.
So our members and non-members have easy access to make appointments to learn about the options out there and be informed.
So open enrollment, that's like for a certain period of time, right?
Yep,
So
we're in it.
October 15th through December 7th kind of a thing?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So it's great to have help. right?
Yes.
And people to work with. Here, are
Absolutely.
they doing cards or
This is our Mahjong beginners class. Yeah, very popular.
Yeah. So what is so you've heard about Mahjong? The
Did you know Julia Roberts plays Mahjong?
no.
Yeah,
Who's
she loves
Julia
it.
Roberts? So we have a client, Shirley, who plays Mahjong, and she teaches it as well. And so she loves that. She said it's really cool.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
The way, I'll just explain
It's
it.
tiles, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
so it's
okay.
tiles, and Julia Roberts explained it well. She said it's making order out of chaos by random drawing of tiles.
Wow.
So she said it was very,
Wow.
very philosophical.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that does. It sounds like it's maybe Oriental or something.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Correct, yeah.
So it's been around for a while.
Yep.
So in here, we
Yeah.
have. It looks like we have some classrooms, maybe fitness,
Yeah.
yoga, Pilates, ballet. What do we have?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Okay.
So you can come in here.
Yeah.
So this is our Flex Studio. I teach the morning restorative stretch class on Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
So what is restorative stretch? Our
Yeah.
audience would love to know about that.
Yeah, so this is, you'll see elements of yoga in that, but it is fundamental in stretching to keep our bodies moving and active, especially as we continue to age. We know that stretching is really important before we go and do explosive activity. So they really like to do that before they hit the pickleball courts.
Yeah. Or just get up for a cup of coffee in the morning.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
That's explosive. That's very cool. So how old
Yeah.
are you?
I'm 31.
31 years old, and so you've got younger people here,
Yes.
and you've got people that are older than you here.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
So what a great blend of ages and just all of that as well, and different skill sets too. Right?
Absolutely, yep.
So you're here, member services, but you're doing a class.
Yes,
That's crazy.
yeah,
And
we
cool.
love it.
Yeah, that's good.
So-
That keeps you connected.
We also have some circuit training here. So we've got a trainer that will come in and teach a class with circuit training. They use, we'll see our gym facilities and our equipment here in a minute. And then we've got that men's group that men can join. Then there's also just a functional fitness exercise class,
Sweet.
which is a little bit of cardio and a little bit of strength training.
So do you guys do HIIT training here? I heard that that's
No,
a big thing.
yeah,
Okay.
we don't do HIIT.
Okay.
We do have a class that does yoga,
Okay,
but no HIIT at this point.
yeah. And no yogurt.
No yogurt.
All right. Well, let's see the rest of this place. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Shanice, so here we are in this beautiful workout room. Tell us a
Yeah.
little bit about that.
Yeah, so the equipment here is all new. It's a year old, from when we opened. We've got state-of-the-art equipment here, quite a bit of different cardio options for people. We've got an array of treadmills, we've got the new step bikes. Those are really great for low impact on joints. We've got free weights and some weighted machines as well for strength training.
Sweet. It doesn't feel like a gym, like a meat market kind of thing. I don't know how else to say that, but it just does look like you could come here, kind of be in your zone, not get bothered, not have to worry about like what you're wearing or how you look, but just really get down, sweat a little bit.
Yes.
Enjoy it, put a smile on your face, get your heart rate up. And I think we have a big surprise because someone we know is in a pickle. Pickle ball, that's the kind of pickle we're talking about. Shanice, tell us a little bit about this. We just talked about you and your daughter and your parents, so 3 generations playing pickleball,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And of course your daughter's not old enough to come here and play and be a member, but you are.
Yeah.
And your parents are as well. So
Yep.
tell us a little bit, you've got in or outdoor pickleball, but you also have the same thing inside.
Yes.
So I don't know, South Dakota, occasionally we get a little weather that's not conducive to playing pickleball. Right?
Yes.
And but when the weather is nice, like today, holy smokes.
Yeah.
That's a great place to
It doesn't get much better than these courts. I mean, we've got nice windscreens up to help guard that nice South Dakota wind.
Yeah.
And so occasionally when the temperature turns, we'll take those down and we'll close these, and then you'll get to see our indoor pickleball courts.
Oh, can't
where
wait to
everyone
see
plays.
that. So pickleball sounds like it's a really great combination between like table tennis and tennis.
Yes.
Something like that. So
Yeah.
it just really gets you.
Gets you moving, but I always say I couldn't ever play tennis.
Yeah.
It's way too much.
Yeah.
Pickleball's a nice medium for
Sweet.
me.
Yeah. I'm a dork on the tennis court. I used to think about baseball, and so the further you could hit it, the better.
Yes.
Which was not part of the game. I chased the ball more than anything else until I got it figured out. But that's great. So when you play the sports here, is that or go to the gym, is that an increased part of the membership, or is it all inclusive?
So the gym is all-inclusive for our membership base. The pickleball, if you want to have unlimited access to those facilities, there is a small additional cost to that.
Okay.
Otherwise, other members we've got punch cards that they can buy. It's $5 a game. It's very affordable.
Wow.
Compared to other areas. They can come in and reserve the courts and play.
Wow. So I did hear a little rumor that there might be in the future a little pickleball league action.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out,
Yeah.
2025. We've got
Okay.
some winter leagues
Okay.
and spring leagues coming up.
So you could get fit for pickleball right here in the gym. You could come play a little pickleball, get a little competitive, and kind of get your game on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could go from like really kind of like being sedentary and in a place to where you haven't moved much for a while, and just kind of take a stretching class with
Yes.
Shanice, right?
Yeah.
Get your stretch on and get a little workout, and then work your way toward the pickleball courts.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm feeling better already. Okay, indoor pickleball. This is cool, right?
Yes.
So we were outdoors, now we're indoors. We've seen some people playing. We're on an empty court, which doesn't last very long, maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about it, Shanice. So if you're going to play pickleball, you need to sign up for a court and do all that stuff?
Yeah, so these are available to members. Again, there's a specific membership to have full access to that. So our gold members can reserve these courts. When it's reserve time, they stay pretty busy. And then there's also scheduled play. We've got beginners, intermediate, and advanced play available. We also have volunteer members that will help teach you. There's classes available. They'll walk you through the rules and any AG specific, courtesy things that come with playing at Active Generations.
So get yourself in a pickle. Enjoy pickleball right here at Active Generations. All right, so we're here today outside, beautiful day. We've got a special program that is offered here at Active Generations, and its acronym is ADS, but it stands for Adult Daycare Services.
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about that, Shanice, and go as deep as you want to go. But I know that this, for a spouse that has a spouse that needs some care,
Yes.
and they need some time just away, right?
Yep.
How meaningful is this?
This
people like
makes a huge difference in quality of life for people that are caring for someone, a loved one, who has maybe Alzheimer's or dementia, or they just need a day of respite care to care for themselves. So the nice part about this is that it's housed at Active Generations. They have a separate entrance, and as you can see behind me, they also have an outdoor court, but the entire facility for ADS is very secure, so they're safe. They've got staff taking care of them. There are active programs that they take part in all day, so they're not just sitting sedentary by themselves. And then that caregiver can go to the other side of Active Generations. They can, get their workout in, fill their cup up.
Worry-free.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, that's so important. I met 2 ladies whose husbands were in the active the adult daycare services program, and this was such a meaningful contribution to their lives. I can't explain it to you, and I don't recall the exact phrasing or words that they used, but it was like kind of gave them back their life, because they had become sort of homebound and worried about their spouse, leaving or doing something that would be difficult for them to control. So this is massive.
Yeah.
And really, this is only one of a couple of facilities
that do adult day respite care. And in addition to that, we have our caregiver services. So talking about, walking through those feelings of guilt and stress and all of that, knowing you're not alone. There's support groups that we have in classes for caregivers specifically here at Active Generations as well.
Wow. You've got to come check that out. If you're so inclined, maybe you're not in need of those services, but a big part of what Active Generations does annually and regularly is raise support for all of these type of things. A lot of times people really can't afford what the true overhead is to do these type of services, or to bring this whole facility and staffing model to Sioux Falls and to each person that uses this. So membership is a small portion of the overall budget each year. This is your opportunity, we're getting near the end of the year, for you to think about how you want to plan some giving. And I can't think of better place to plant your money than right here, where it does so much good, and you can hear the stories and be part of it. And who knows, you or your family, your loved ones, your neighbors, your co-workers may benefit greatly from this organization and this facility here. Okay, well, we're here. This is the ADS, which is Adult Day Services, and I'm here with Berkeley. Berkeley, you kind of run this thing, right?
I think it's a team effort,
Yeah,
for sure. I am our Adult Day Services Program Manager and help manage a couple of our programs.
Okay, so awesome. So you can host up to about 32 people or so?
About 32, give or take. We have some overlapping. We have some participants who come Monday through Friday. We have some who come just 3 times a week. It's really just based on what the families are needing from us and how we can best support them.
Great. So that little bell right there, was that somebody needing some help?
That is someone who just arrived, one of our participants. So we'll have a staff member go out and grab them and bring them on into the program.
So this is a secured environment. So if you have a loved one that has some issues going on, right? Cognitively or?
Cognitive, so a lot of the times our individuals who we serve do have some form of dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, Lewy body, front temporal dementia, and all different type of levels of care as well.
So I'm just noticing an enjoyment. There's not an agitation here, there's an enjoyment.
We strive for.
But that's an amazing thing, because this is really can be agitating. Right?
It can. The diagnosis can come in different forms, and depending on where those beta amyloid proteins build up, we can see different types of stress-related reactions come from individuals. I think our main goal is to really try and provide person-centered care and meet where that individual is in their diagnosis.
That's incredible. And so I noticed that there's an RN.
Yes, so
Okay,
we do
talk
have
about your staffing.
we do have a nurse who's Monday through Friday. She's here from almost the time we open till about the time we close. Our hours are 7 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. And then we have a couple leads. So they kind of help create the programming and the activities for the day, and just kind of make sure everything is flowing the way it needs to.
Sweet. So you may be a working spouse who really needs a place for your spouse that may be dealing with some of these issues, and this is a great opportunity. So it's 7 o'clock in the morning.
7 in the morning.
Yeah, you could drop your
Loved one off.
and get here by 5:30.
Yep, and so we do have a lot of working caregivers. And then we also have an amazing, we work very closely with our caregiver support groups, which is amazing. So we have caregiver support where caregivers are able to just have, go to classes, meet with them maybe weekly. So we are able to support not only their loved one or spouse or friend, but the caregiver as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of encouragement that's needed when you're in that situation.
A lot. You know, it's a difficult diagnosis. It's not easy. And so we're just, you know, trying to help as best as we can and be a support system to everyone
This
involved.
is a real big value add. So there's a separate expense, I'm sure, for this. And is it like a case by case?
So we are actually, it's based on a suggested donation only.
Oh, wow.
So anyone over the age of 60, it is only, they would receive a statement and then it would just be whatever they were able to provide for a donation based.
That's incredible. So again, that gives you an opportunity, our friends that maybe don't have a loved one, but really have a heart for this kind of a program, to be able to offer this service on a donation basis, so that a spouse, a caregiver, can continue on and provide the very best atmosphere for their loved ones. And that's really what the goal, I think, or part of the goal is here. So we encourage you that if you're in a place to where you're wondering, where can I donate, where can my money be meaningful, this year, this is a great spot with Active Generations, and you could probably specify this program in giving, right?
Oh, absolutely. So we're always open to the support as a nonprofit.
Yeah, awesome. You're gonna have a baby.
I am. I'm a
That's so
couple
cool.
weeks away,
Wow.
so wish me luck.
Yeah.
Baby number 2.
Wow, that's so cool. So I've got 8, just in
Oh
case.
my gosh,
Yeah.
I can barely handle one.
It's so good. It gets easier as you have more. Yeah, it's a critical mass is everything,
Yeah.
right? So,
Yeah.
well, we'll take a look at kind of from the outside where the drop-off is and all that kind of stuff. Integrated services here at Active Generations on the east side, and I understand that there are 2 other locations where this particular.
Yeah, so for our adult day, we also have at our west side location, which we call it Daybreak West. And then we have a little home up by Sanford called Kaylee Cottage. And that is where we can have up to 9 participants, 8, 9, depending on level of care. And it's for individuals who are a little bit more advanced in their diagnosis usually, or when maybe the larger environment is just too overstimulating for them.
Wow, that's very great.
So,
Check this out. Make sure you check out Active Generations. You're not, if you're 18 years old or older, it's Generations with an S. Got to remember that.
thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm getting hungry. Just we're here in the cafeteria. The food is prepared here, right? And it's served here. It's enjoyed here, and then kind of a cafeteria style.
Yeah,
a little bit.
absolutely, yeah.
Super cool. Talk to us about the food program and just the space here where we're standing right now. It's a cafeteria, very well lit, very comfortable, and so take it away.
Yeah, so the nutrition part of Active Generations is actually open to the public. You don't have to be a member to come here and eat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we serve lunch Monday through Friday.
I saw meatloaf on
It's
the
so
side.
good.
Is it?
Rib Day is packed. We
Oh, wow.
usually sell out on Rib Day.
Wow.
So excellent food. Chef Dan does a wonderful job preparing those meals, preparing the calendar. They are nutritious meals, and so you can come in, and if you qualify for some federal funding, there's a discounted price, about $5.25 a meal is
Wow.
the suggested donation. Otherwise, you can just come, pay for lunch, and eat.
Wow. Suggested donation. So it's not just nutritionally planned, but it smells like it's very savory.
Oh, so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is really good.
Yeah.
So I don't see any unhappy people around when it comes to eating. So this is great. you've just been a great host in bringing us through this. I noticed that you've got a lot of very strategically placed restrooms
Yes.
and water stations throughout. So if someone is concerned about that, you've got it. You've got that very
Yes.
well taken care of, which is a big deal.
Yeah.
You've got a grab and go kitchen area or kind of a snack bar or a
Market,
station
yeah.
market, yeah.
Yep.
That
Yep.
you can come and get your wrap and then split, grab
Yes,
something
yeah.
to drink, a little hot soup as well.
Yes, absolutely. So our kitchen staff also prepare wraps, soup daily, as well as those fresh cookies that we talked about.
Fresh homemade cookies. So if you have a craving for a homemade cookie, just to kind of like top things off, you can get them right here, right?
You bet.
Yeah,
Every day.
yeah, and they're supposed to be very nutritious. They're good for you. They make you happy, right? So a little
Yes.
sugar is always good. So thank you a bunch for joining us. Shanice, thank you for taking us on a tour and sharing with us some of the value points for Active Generations, and I'm looking forward to coming back here. I got to meet some clients of mine when we were touring the building and just loved them, and they're actually in a community that has a clubhouse and has facilities, but they come here because socially their needs are met, and they've met a lot of new people in their community as well as here. And then the workout facilities and the other things offered here are comprehensive, they're vast, and they really appeal to them. And they're looking great. So they came here from Bismarck, and a big move for them to come to Sioux
Yes.
Falls. And they're just looking fantastic. So I'm sure that it's adding to their health, their quality of life, and their longevity of life as well.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Thanks.